Where does Derrick Henry rank as the NFL MVP this season?
Go ahead, Max.
Well, I love me some Derrick Henry, and I apologize to either Casey Joyner, the football scientist, to Warren Sharp from Sharp Analytics. I have them both on my radio show, the Max Kellerman Show, 2 Eastern on ESPN Radio, Stephen A., as you know. And I forgot which one told me, but it's all about the offensive line. Good offense, good run blocking. You could make a bad back look good. Bad run blocking, a great back will look bad. The real value of a running back like Derrick Henry is on his 300th carry. He's as effective as on his first. It frees up a roster spot or two to stock with other positions. It gives you more depth and versatility. That's the actual value of a running back. I don't think they can be an MVP in this NFL.
You're probably right. I would tell you that he's probably like 4th or 5th on the list behind various quarterbacks. Obviously, when you consider Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, those names come to mind. But I would tell you that he's right up there. I think he's top 5, but I certainly wouldn't put him higher than 4th.
All right, we got another question. Fort Irwin, here we come.
Hey, First Take. My question today is, how confident are you the Seahawks will win the NFC?
I'm not confident at all. Their defense is absolutely, positively pathetic. They got to get that. They got to get that shored up. Jamal Adams, I love the fact that they got him there. But Pete Carroll, he's got a defensive background. He's a former defensive coordinator. He's a Super Bowl champion on the collegiate level. He's a Super Bowl champion with the Seattle Seahawks. He's won the national championship on the collegiate level at USC. We know Pete Carroll to be an elite coach. I never thought in my wildest dreams he'd have a defense so horrific. There's no way in hell the Seattle Seahawks are going to win as long as they're playing defense like this, regardless of DK Metcalf and Russell Wilson and Tyler Lockett.
I agree, although I think that Jamal Adams' disappointing season, Stephen A., has to do with injury and then rustiness. And I think that was the tipping point for me. When they got Jamal Adams, I switched my preseason pick Saints to Seahawks. Their defense has been horrendous. Russell Wilson can't be asked to win a shootout every single week and wind up winning the Super Bowl like that. But I do think Jamal Adams' play will improve as the season goes on, and that may be a tipping point on that defense to just keep them respectable enough to get them over the hump. That said, at this moment, I do not have a lot of confidence they get out of the NFC.
Seahawks defense have allowed the 2nd most yards in the NFL. All right, one more question here from our armed forces.
Hey, First Take, question for you. What should the Pats do with Cam Newton after his 1-year contract?
Depends on how he looks. If he shows he can throw the football more effectively and they get him additional weapons, you keep him. If not, you let him go and you just rebuild and retool. That's what you have to do.
I would say it really totally depends on their record. If they can snag a great quarterback in the draft because the roof falls in, then you move on and you draft and you rebuild. But otherwise, I will remind people, 2 plays away from a 5-3 record with 4 excellent wins. 2 plays away. Instead, they're 3-5. Their season's still not over. Let's see how it plays out. But unless you can do better than Cam, you keep him. And I don't think it's as easy as people think it is to do better than Cam.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.